December
How
because
much time per
I'm
day?
taking vacations.
Nice. How much time per day are you doing?
1 hour per day,
1 hour. Nice.
just one.
Nice. Where are you going on vacation?
On vacation, I don't know if I will travel. I'm planning to, but I don't want focus on study things. And maybe I will travel for my how can I say, the father and mother with my wife, but I don't know yet. Sometimes I travel for the beach too, but it's not planning.
Nice, nice. Hope you have like a good vacation and you achieve like your fluence. You have like a big goal. I don't know if I have the time to participate in every day in immersions every day. So yes, good one. Hello, Iago. Great to see you here.
Hello, Luis. Hello, everyone. How are
Hello,
you
yeah.
doing?
Great. How are you?
Hello.
I'm fine.
So we are already live on YouTube, and I'll just talk about platform just a little bit. So Talk and Talk is a platform where we can practice new languages like English, Spanish, French, Italian, and Mandarin. But just a quick disclaimer, this is not a class. I'm not a teacher, so I won't correct you guys and we won't correct each other. We are here just to practice and have fun. And today we are going to talk about a topic that I like very much to talk to, which is learning English through movies and TV shows. And I'll start introducing myself. I'm Luizzy. I'm 27. I live in São Paulo, capital, with my girlfriend. I'm a technology student and I work as a strategic marketing intern. I love to read. My favorite kind of book is the Japanese ones. I really like to run sometimes and swimming and going to the gym. And that's it, guys. That's all about me. Let's hear from Francine, which is new here on the platform.
Okay, hello. My name is Francine. I'm from Minas Gerais, but I live in Curitiba for 6 years. I'm 34 years old and I'm married. I have a pet. I work in technology area. I am an analytics engineer. I work with data. And in my free time, I like to ride bike, watch movies and series, but I always forgot the name of the movie and series. So the first question, I'm trying to think about this now, but um, and I'm here to improve my English. Is a dream that I always started English and stopped it and started again. So now I have this goal for get the advanced level for talking.
Okay.
That's it.
Great. Abelard. Is that alright, my pronunciation? Abelard? Okay, your
Moment.
turn.
Yeah, my name is Abelard, but you can call me Abe. I am 36 years old and I live in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. I'm the proud father of Bononox, my loyal 8-year-old French bulldog. And I am a tech guy. So to improve my English, I'm here in TNT since February. I passed a time away because some health issues, but I come back about a month ago. And I'm looking for a new job, so I maybe no, I wish to get a job in the foreign countries to get income in dollar or euro. to live better with my family. I live with my girlfriend and my two dogs, our two dogs. I have one dog and she has one. Now we have two dogs. What else? I am a nerd, so as a nerd, I like to watch TV series, movies, and play video games. And I love to cook and drink cold beer. That's it. That's me.
That's nice. Thanks for sharing. And Iago, your turn.
Hello, everyone. My name is Iago. I'm 28. I live in Apoiarés, a small town in Ceará. I'm married. Me and my husband, we have 7 cats. We used to have 6, but last week he decided to bring a new one, so that's it. And yeah, I work as an instructional designer. There are someone's with me right here. Her name is Nala, that one right there. And yeah, I think that's it.
Do you have a name for all 7?
Yes.
Cute. So, Midian, your turn.
Hello, everyone. I am Jean
Hi.
from Rio de Janeiro. I have one cat also, but just one, not 7. And I have one dog, and sometimes they fight, but the cats always win. This for me is funny. And what more? I don't know. Just this maybe.
Great. So, do you guys prefer that I split the rooms, or we can all stay here in the main room because we have 5 people? Okay. If anyone wants to join a split room, I can split us in 3 and 2.
I think that we can be in just one.
Okay.
For me too.
I
Whatever.
just asked because sometimes when we are like in more people, we don't have like much time to talk. But I think it's a light topic. I'll put the questions again here in the chat, so Midian can see it too. And I will start with the first one. What was the first movie or series that you watched in English? I don't remember actually. For me, it was like a long time ago, maybe. But I remember the first one that I watched in English without subtitles, which was La La Land, and I was in the movies in a street movie that was like showing, I don't know, the movie without subtitles. I don't know why, but it was great because I love like musical theater. So I'm very into La La Land. I love Emma Stone, and it was great for me. I felt like super proud of myself, and I also love this movie. But what about you, Iago? How was your first movie in English?
I'm really not sure either, but I remember that when I was in the high school about 10 years ago, I used to download a lot of series. So probably the first one that I watched in English with subtitles was Pretty Little Liars. I watched that a lot. So probably that, but in that time I started to watch everything in English with subtitle, basically.
Pretty Little Liar is a good one for vocabulary.
Yes, it's very easy, and I don't know, for a teenager, I think it was a good thing.
Yeah. And you, Francine, have you ever watched Pretty Little Liars?
I I already watched Pretty Little Liars too, but I don't remember about this question. I don't remember the first movie or series that I watched in English without subtitles. But I remember that I always try to start something and don't complete. Like, for example, I don't know, but everyone that I know loves Friends, the series Friends, but I never can't like about this series. So uh, when I study about a series or movie that's good for starting to watch in English, I started watching the episodes, some episodes in English, but not complete all the series. For me, it's kind of difficult for watching series in English nowadays because my free time for study, for study not, for watching this, I am with my family, with my wife, and she don't know about English. So I always watching in English, but with subtitles. But I have to, but I want to watch more movies and series.
Just by watching in English, I think it helps. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Abe, let's hear from Abe.
Well, in my case, I believe I start watching movies and series, foreign movies and series, since the beginning in English, which Portuguese subtitles. But uh, I don't know, I don't remember well, but I think around 2014 or 15, I start to watch with the English subtitles, and I don't remember when I start to I I can watch the movie or series without subtitles. But nowadays I watch with the English subtitles to reinforce my vocabulary. And I yesterday I started to watch a TV series with my girlfriend, and it was with English subtitles. And from nowhere, he she 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 shouts with me, "Oh, I don't understand what they are saying because it are in English. It is in English." So, so for me, it's so natural to watch this kind of movies and series nowadays with English subtitles. But as Francine said, for other people, it's not common to watch because they don't understand. But that's it in my case.
Yeah, we need to respect everyone's levels, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And in you, Median,
I don't remember when was the first time that I watched a movie in English. Maybe when I was a child, and I think it was a cartoon. And I don't, I really don't remember. It's a long time ago. But maybe it was some cartoons, some animations, and because I like it to read some books in English, some books for kids when I was child, and yeah, maybe some animations.
I think cartoons are great for practicing English because it's so easy to understand. It's very fun too. So, Mijian, would you like to read the second question and answer for us? I guess it's kind of related to what we were saying here.
The number two, do you prefer watching with or without subtitle? I prefer with because sometimes they have one specific expression that I didn't get yet. And with subtitles, maybe I am watching a movie from London, from England, and they have one difficult accent for me. I prefer American accent. And with subtitles, it's more easy to understand everything that is happening.
And you, Iago, does it work for you as the same way?
Yes, in my case, we always watch everything with subtitles, but I'm the same case as Francine because my husband doesn't know anything of English, so we watch it with Portuguese subtitles. But I prefer with subtitles because when I compare with the dublado, I forgot the word. Um, Mostly because now some of new movies in streamings and something and series in streamings, the dublagem it's a little bit weird. We Brazilian we are new as very good in that, but in streamings I don't know, that's something weird. When it's a big movie, something that was on theater or something, it's good, but on streamings I don't know what's happening, but it's not that good. But that's why I always prefer watching with subtitles so I can listen in English, even if I'm reading Portuguese, and I still can improve my English and understand some expressions that I don't know yet. So I prefer that.
Yeah, and sometimes I think that the dublagem in Portuguese it's great on cartoons like Surf's Up. It's my favorite. I love it. The Portuguese jokes and stuff. But in films, it can be kind of annoying. But it's okay. I guess it's great too. And you, Francine, what is your opinion?
I prefer watching with subtitles because first, when I think about watching movies or series for study English, I have this time alone for study and not study, but do you understand? Okay, practice my listening. I prefer watching in English with subtitles in English, but in my daily when I watch movies and series, I use to watch with subtitles in Portuguese. But for me, I don't understand a lot of things when I watch just in English, movies in English. I get anxious because I want to understand the story about the movie, the drama. So when I have subtitles, I understand.
Yeah, in my case, I like to watch without subtitles, just in a form so I can challenge myself. I'm currently watching Breaking Bad. I've never watched it before. I'm currently watching Breaking Bad in without subtitles because I guess on HBO they don't have like English subtitles, so I prefer to watch it without it. And when I don't understand myself, I just ask my girlfriend because she's fluent. So we can talk about it. But sometimes it's kind of difficult because they have like very deep monologues. So in English, it can be like difficult to understand like the full picture. And do you like it too, Abe, Breaking Bad?
Well, yes, it was the best series, TV
Yeah.
series I watched until now. How he say my name, call my name, the the that guy without hair. I
It's
forgot his
Walter
name.
White.
Walter White. Yeah. It was a good one. I recommend you to complete that. When I start to watch the first two episodes don't catch me, but I keep watching, and after I love the series. So I I watch it uh, every time I had the opportunity, because in that time we don't have the complete series launched. We had one episode per week or per month. I don't remember well. So now you have also the complete series at disposal to watch. So keep watching. It's a good series to watch. I
Yeah,
believe that
lots of
that
turning
series,
points, lots of
yeah,
plot twists actually.
I believe that series. uh, achieve a lot of hours keyword. I don't know. It is a series which is lot of keywords, I think. Well, in my case, about the question, as I said before, I prefer to watch with English subtitles. Why? Because I can reinforce my vocabulary. Some words I don't know yet, and I prefer to watch with subtitles to see how to write that word if I need to write sometime in my life. So it's better to improve our English in uh, all all points of view.
Yeah. So let's jump to the next question. Francine, would you like to read it for us? It's the number 3.
Okay. Is there a phrase or expression that you learned from watching movies or TV shows? TV shows? I think so, but now I don't remember any phrase or expression. Maybe because I don't act active and pay attention about these expressions, and or I don't know. Um, Now I don't remember some phrase or expression that I learned.
And you, Iago, do you have one that you remember?
I don't have anyone that I remember, but we we watch a lot of Drag Race here, RuPaul's Drag Race, you know. My husband is totally obsessed about it. And I think that I don't know, the first time that I watched it a long time ago, I remember that I listened to some expressions and I watched and I saw the subtitles and I was like, oh, I don't think that it's that. I think that it's other thing. And because they do a lot of tricks with some words and some expressions, and it's really fun to understand that actually, because the subtitles are not that I don't know how to say it, but I think that sometimes they don't find a nice equivalent, you know, for some expressions. So it's nice. But I don't remember an expression or words that I learned. But my vocabulary mostly, I think that I learned watching series and TV and movies on English because I never did a full English course to understand things. I have a degree in English, but I already had to know English to in my graduation. So that's something that I learned by listening, basically, for me.
Yeah, in my case, I think that I've learned just by reading, not by watching, because when I watch, I tend to forget. So I remember like piece of cake because I used to read like a kid's book, a series of unfortunate events. So they have like lots of expressions, and I guess for crying out loud, that I don't know how to use it, by the way. And there's one that I used to translate to understand that when we say like ela está me irritando, we can say she's getting on my nerves. So I think that's great. That's the point because it's like a very good expression. And you,
I
Midian,
just remember
sorry.
one. You were saying I remember one, but it's from music actually. I learned thick school that it's cabeça dura. It's a nice expression, thick school, like
Yes,
uh,
Can can you put on chat? I don't
yes.
understand well.
they have lots of expressions with s, like smart ass, badass. I think that's nice.
Cool, nice. Living and learning. I like that.
Yeah. Let's hear from Midian. Do you have one expression that you remember?
No, actually, no. I was trying to remember some expression, and No, I didn't remember.
I think it's hard for remembering because we watch it and we see it, but we forgot. And you, Abe, do you have one?
Well, just yesterday I was watching this TV series called Car Masters, and I heard about it. I think that if I need to say a number in English, for example, 5,500. I think we can. I believe that we need to speak like that, but in the series, they say just 50. How they say 5,500. So it's a abbreviation of, I don't know if abbreviation is the word correct word, but ao invés de a gente falar 5.500 em inglês, a gente fala 5,500. I love this kind of speak. So I learned this just yesterday.
It's very similar. It's like different context, but almost like similar idea, maybe. And Abe, would you like to read the first question for us?
The next
Next,
we
sorry.
are in question
Yes, in
four,
the
correct?
yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah. How do you feel when you catch jokes or cultural reference in English? Well, I feel amazing because, as I just say, living and learning is the best way to to keep the life going. So for me, learning something new, it's always amazing to to share with friends with you here. So for me, I'm a lifelong learner, so I like to keep learning uh, during all day, during all life. So for me, it's the best way to live.
Yeah, for me too. And you, Francine?
Yes, I'm feel very happy. Like Abe said, it's an amazing sensation, and I always love, but it's a mix with the happy feelings because I understand, and I think, oh my God, I'm so intelligent. But it's very funny, and I like so much when these things happens. I use it to listen an English podcast, aleatory podcast. I don't remember this name, but I choose one and I listen. And when I I'm walking and I laugh alone, and oh my God, I'm laughing in the middle of the street, but it's a very good sensation.
I feel like a genius. Like I can speak lots of languages. I can understand. Oh, I don't speak well lots of language, but I can understand it. And let's hear from Midian. How has it been for you?
This is really great because you became more fluent and you are more confident when you speak in English. And if you speak with foreigners, you will have some, you will be more close for their culture if you get some new expression and they will understand you more easy.
Yes. I have like a memory when I was a kid. I was reading Harry Potter. Then I watched the first Harry Potter movie, and like in the very first scene, not the first scene, but in the beginning of the film, we have like Harry Potter standing on zoo, and he talks with a snake from Brazil, and I was like, "Oh, yay! A cultural Brazil reference." I was a kid. I was like so happy because of this. And in the book, the snake is also from Brazil. I think that's nice. And you, Iago, let's hear from Iago.
Yeah, I think I feel the same. I feel really good because that it's not always that we can catch the jokes and the cultural reference because that's not our language, that's not our culture. So I feel happy because it helps me to improve my repertoire, to talk to other people, and not and not to and it helps not to be so so I don't know how to say it, but tão fechado in some ways of speaking English because you know other ways to speak, to say something specifically.
Yeah. So I'll ask you to jump to the next question for us. Is the number 5.
Okay. Have you ever watched a show in English where the accent was challenged? How did you handle it? I think that any UK production or Australia or from New Zealand, because they have, uh, I'm used to American accent, so for me that's a little hard to understand the accent or even some jokes or some expressions that they have. And yeah, I always watch with Portuguese subtitles to help.
Yes.
I don't have that much time to watch things with English subtitle because I always watch thing. Mostly other things that I watch is with my husband, and he don't know English, so we will always watch with Portuguese subtitles. But I think that the first one that I can remember was probably Game of Thrones. Everyone is from UK, I think, so it's a little bit hard to understand some things.
Yeah, this specific accent can be very, very tricky to understand because they have like different expressions, different words for the same with the same meaning, right? And Abe, how has it been for you to understand in your different accents?
Well, it's challenging, but I like to challenge myself. And uh, uh, you are saying about British accent. I love this accent because
Yeah.
I think it's so stylish. They talking so I don't know. It's a flow in they speaking. I love they talk. I'm driving by Uber nowadays. So other day I pick up this passenger and he he was talking with the her grandpa in English, in British English. So I love it to take this trip with there. So I I I how I say I I have the chance to try my English to put my English in live to try with the so I love this British accent.
I think it's even easier to talk these accents to speak with this for us Brazilians to reproduce this accent. I think it's easier. And do you agree, Francine?
Yes, I like so much the British English. I I think it's very fancy. And in these days, last month, I watched a series called Blind is Love, Love is Blind in UK. So it's very it's very nice. I like so much. But when I watch a movie or TV show that have different accents, I try to pay more attention in the words and the way of the people talk for maybe try to understand this accent, but not I'm focused to understand the meaning, the words or the context because I'm watching with subtitles in Portuguese, but it's more for training my listening for the different types of the pronunciations. I think it's that.
Yes, that's a great strategy to understand our accent. I'm a big fan of Australian accent. My favorite TV show is Please Like Me. They are Australians. I think it's so cute and yet so funny, and I'm a big fan. I think it's beautiful. And you, Midian?
I don't like British accent, and this is interesting because I was talking with another people about the difference between the accent for the colonization country and the colony, and they told they have the same idea, the same feeling as me. Like they like more the accent from American or accent from Brazil or for another countries than Portugal, England, and this type of countries because they think we put some one touch in our language and make us different. And I prefer the American accent because Scotland accent, British accent for me is very hard to understand them, and I really don't like. I don't like. For me, it's like a Portuguese from Portugal. I really don't like the accent.
Yeah, it can be tricky to understand, but I think it shows where we are from. Like the people said that us Brazilians have like a very specific accent with lots of T's and T's, CH, and we also speak like in a musical way. So I think it's great for us to understand where we are from. It's our history, and it's just like a little bit of personality in our speak. So, Midian, would you like to read the next question for us?
Yes, and number 6, right?
Right.
Great. Have you ever watching a movie or show with fast-paced dialogue that you challenged the understand? How did you approach it? Yes, of course. About the, I didn't remember what the name, but was a comet and was from England too. Difficult things because they speak very fast because it was a comet. And from England, the accent for me is a little hard, and this make me all the time repeat the same sentence maybe 5 times to get what they are talking. And I put the subtitles in English to make me remember the words, the sentence, and understand all the dialogue.
I don't know if you said what was the film or series that you were talking.
Oh, can you repeat?
I'm just curious about the title of the series that you were talking about.
I, I,
And
I don't know. I told you, I don't remember. I just remember there was a comment about.
okay,
I really don't remember. It's a comment, but the actor is very famous in London. He's a very famous comment in London, and but I really don't remember.
okay.
I don't know how I would describe because if I describe, everyone will say, okay, all the people from London, like black, guy, white, is like all them.
Just an ordinary comedy show.
Yes.
And you, Abe?
Well, I can't remember now an example that I had difficult to follow, but I believe it at the beginning when I start to watching movies, I had some difficulty, but I can't remember any specific title to share with you.
Okay, in my case, I love The Bear. It's one of my favorite TV shows, and they are like so messy, and it's like a very big drama. They are always like fighting and screaming to each other. So that is, I guess that's a specific episode where they shoot in one shoot, the whole scene in one shoot. So it's like a very continuous dialogue. They were fighting, and it's so messy, so dramatical. I love it, and it's very fast paced. And you, Francine, do you remember a specific movie or show?
No, I don't remember the specific TV shows or movie, but I remember that when this I try to watch something in just in English without subtitles, and people talk very fast. I pause the video, stop the video, and come back with subtitles in English because for me is more understandable. So I try to put these subtitles in English. Sometimes I come back with subtitles and keep with subtitles because uh, I don't know, I don't have patience for watching and stop it and come back and watching again. And it's like it's because for me TV shows, series and movies is a way of I relax, and I think that I would like to learn for this the natural way. So I don't force uh, this kind of things for come back and watch, come back and watch. For me is boring. I don't like.
I have major ADHD problems, so I need to pay attention in one thing at a time. If I do this, I just forgot that I was watching something. And you, Iago, how's your opinion?
Yeah, you said the bear, and I totally agree because I remember the Christmas episode from last season, and the episode is messy. It was hard to understand, even with Portuguese subtitles. But I was remembering a little bit about Fleabag, that it's a British comedy. And sometimes they have these monologues, even though the series and the episodes are really short, they find some ways to put some monologues, and with the British accent, it sometimes is hard to understand. So, as I said, I always watch with Portuguese subtitles to solve the problem.
I love Fleabag. I think I watched it like 5 or 6 times because this series have like deep monologues too, and I think the main character is great, very funny. I love the hot priest too. It's my favorite show. I don't know if we have enough time for another question, but I would like to open to for you guys to recommend any TV series or films that you think it's great for us to practice in English. We were saying about Fleabag, the bear. I think it's great for listening.
Can you put like in a chat the
Yeah,
names?
of
I'm
course.
really curious.
The bear. It's on, I guess, Star Plus. Fleabag. It's a Prime Video original. It's my favorite. Okay, so do you guys have a recommendation or a favorite show that you guys like to recommend for us?
Let me think about. I believe that was one in Apple TV. I watched it uh, in the last month. I don't remember the name. Let me check here a moment. Presumed Innocence in Apple TV. Let me put here in chat.
Nice. I was watching Pachinko on Apple TV. I love Apple TV, by the way. Pachinko is my favorite book and my favorite TV show, and they speak in Korean and Japanese and English, so it's great for. I don't understand nothing in Korean, but I think it's great for understand how people can speak in various languages, like in I don't know, three or four languages at the same time and with different generations. So it's great too. And you, Francine, do you have a recommendation for us?
Sorry. I watch a lot of series, but I'm trying to remember some, but I don't know if it's a recommendation, but it's a TV show that TV show is the same of the series, not? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, TV show is like programa de TV, but you can say with TV series too. It's like TV series.
Yeah.
Okay. So the series that I like so much that I watch in these days was the three we have the episodes and they have the capitals. I don't know it's divided and the series divided in one capital. I don't know
Oh,
the
it's chapters, I guess.
chapters. Yeah, the 30th chapter, the heart stopper is a story of two guys, and I love so much, and I
Yeah.
want watch in just in English with maybe with subtitle in English and or because it's fast too because we have three chapters, but I think the chapter is it's pass fast every episode pass fast, so I want to rewatch in English.
So cute. So it's like a hug for us gay kids. I think it's beautiful. And I've never watched it. I didn't watch it this second season, but I read it and I know that it's kind of sad with about the sister. I don't know whose sister she is, but I think it's great. I love the series. I guess me and Iago we have similar references.
I observed
Uh,
that.
I think so. But you know, I thought that the third season is the saddest till now. I thought that the second would be, but I think that the third one is the saddest one in Heartstopper. But I don't have a specific series, but I agree with Francine that Heartstopper, even though with the British accent, it's a very easy to series to understand how they talk. But I really like to watch cartoons, and I love the World of Gumball and Steven Universe. I think that the jokes there are so good and it's amazing. And it's easy to understand in English. They both are in Max, I believe.
Yes, yes. Steven Universe and Steven Universe Future maybe. I love cartoons. I love Summer Camp Island is my favorite one. My like safe place. I love Steven Universe. I love the creator. I forgot her name, but I love the creator of this.
Rebecca Sugar.
Rebecca Sugar. I think she's
Yes.
great writer.
I
And
really like Infinity Train, but I think that this series is not on any streaming anymore, but it's really good.
never heard of. And Miriam, do you have like a favorite one?
No, no. Personally, I don't have. You were talking about Disney Plus. I don't have Disney Plus. I have Prime and Netflix and another that I forgot the name. And I am after you talk about the series, I think I will look
Yeah,
about the
lots of references here.
it's good or not. Oh, Apple. Yes.
One Tree Hill, this one that I put on my watch list like a long time ago, and I never reached it. But I think it's good. I think it's great. Someone recommended for me when I said that I like twin. It's not Twin Peaks. I forgot it. But I love the sci-fi and mysterious series too. So yeah, guys, our time is almost finished, and I would like to hear if you like this topic, how it was for me. How has it been for you, Francine, as a new one here? Welcome aboard, actually.
I don't know if I understand well.
How has it been for you in this platform? Are you enjoying?
Yes, I'm enjoying a lot because I can practice and learn. I always learn one word when you talk something and about this question. So I'm like so much. I'm liking.
That's nice. And you, Abe, how has it been this conversation for you?
Well, for me, it's always good to be here talking with you, sharing my experience and knowledge. I believe that when we choose a subject uh, from the immersion that you like, that you know, it's more easier to talk about to keep fluent talk. So for me, it, keeping this choice is best for me to improve my English. So thanks for the subject.
As in the weekends, I like to choose like lighter subjects for us to relax. And you, Iago, how was it?
Yeah, I always think that it's great to talk about these other topics because we can improve our English in other ways. We usually speak about work-related technology topics, so it's nice to talk about uh, things on the daily life, you know. And it's great to see you as a host actually here.
Thanks. This is my third immersion as a hostess. I was kind of nervous, but I think it was great. Guys, we don't have like enough time. Our time is almost over, but I left the subject, the survey here on the chat. So if you have any comments, any strong opinion about the subject, or any suggestions, you can write it here. It's totally anonymous. And I would like to thank you guys for being here with me, and have a nice weekend. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.